What's up, you guys? Time for the NASDAQ and SPX update. So the NASDAQ and SPX opened happy as F. Happy as F. First of all, we sustained this weekly right here area that I told you very important since we closed right here in the weekly. So this was good news. Second of all, I'm gonna start marking down the Fibonacci, the 50 Fibonacci from the daily on down. So I know once we got to that area, along with, you can see it's happening right here, targets. So anyways, along with the Fibonacci, along with the time, along with the data that's gonna be released, it's very important to get all that data so you can know how the market's gonna react. For example, we got this week. If you notice, we have, that's Tuesday, we got Microsoft and I believe Meta, but Meta is Wednesday, I think. Let's see, shit. Thoughts on Facebook. Boeing, boy, that's gonna be important too. Not really, but it's gonna be important. MasterCard. Of course, it's a bank. That's our Meta. So MasterCard and Boeing. Open, closing. It's probably closing then. They always do that. Yup. They always do that shit. And that's Wednesday. So think about it. It's gonna be very fucking interesting. They're either gonna use after pilot talks, if it's good news, it's gonna pump on up, and then with the help of Microsoft, if it's good news, it's gonna leave the market closing extremely happy. They're closing the month fucking beautiful as fuck. And if not, depending on what price are and everything, depending if maybe the market got in fear after what Powell decided to say, and then so that fear is gonna be like, oh, the market's going down, whatever. And then as we get closer to Meta, the market will recover that fear, or half of it, 50% of it. And then as the market closes and Meta opens up and they get that good news, it's gonna shoot it on up back again when we just had a little warning from Powell. But or either or. But the fact that they're gonna use Meta and Microsoft as it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting because again, they could have done these earnings on the 30th. They could have used it on the 29th, but no, they fucking all this. Wash your cards. They're playing the cards for you. That's what I like about crypto stock market. You get to see the cards that they're playing out. Because if you're buying just stocks, whether it be Tesla, Apple, you normally go based on how much are they selling and how much revenue or this or that, and let me wait for the earnings. Hey, they have a event coming up this Wednesday, so investors are gonna look forward for that, so the market is gonna push up after or before that. And it all depends how the event goes. It pushes even more higher, or if it's a bad position, or bring it back down, a pump and dump type of thing. And that's how you end up buying your stocks, And yeah, you'll maybe look at the indexes, see how they're doing, but you mostly go off based on how much they're doing, what's the news with them, any events coming up this week, should be looking forward to, stuff like that. But when it comes with the indexes, these stocks help them out, so you get to see how they're gonna. I don't know how to say it, but I don't know how to say it. Let's see, look. So the Fed is gonna talk. See, this Wednesday is gonna be very volatile. You got important data at 5:30. I mean 5:15, 5:30, which is good. But then you got 6:45. You got 7 o'clock, and then finally at 11 o'clock, which is the normal time for them, the Fed is gonna talk. So it's gonna be more closer to the closing time. Yo, so this is gonna be very interesting. Cause they could have done this shit normally at any time, but they normally do it at that time. They normally do it towards the end of the day, and they normally start at 11:30 or 11:15 and end up like 12 o'clock. But then that's when the market starts anticipating or going for the actual move because the market is about to close. And then with the patient, it's gonna be interesting because you're gonna have the Fed talking close to the earnings being released. So it's like and the closer it gets to 12 o'clock, the more, and depending on what he said between 11, 11:30, 11:45, the market's gonna take that in and finally start activating and move at in between like 11. It's gonna be interesting, yo. Anyways, it just all depends on how we're looking when it comes to the time. So anyways, I'm gonna mark this down in case I get important. It's important where we are, what time it is, and what data is being released the next day or the next couple of hours to know what the market is gonna go for. At least in my case. This is a daily, so we'll go with orange. It'll be 50, and it's black. And then 12-hour candle. Cause there's no support or resistance in the area right here. You see how flat it is? As same as it went up, the same way it came down without stopping here and there and whatnot. So, anyways, alright. So 50 right here, I believe. Oh, 50's over here. And then 50's right here. Yeah, 50's right here. Right here in the red. Candle. Be blue, white, first shower. Alright, and then for a candle. That way, when these volatile moves happen, these these things that I put now will help me understand where we are especially depending on the time and everything. So you have the Fibonacci right here. Red. So in case tomorrow we got some sort of wick on down and close above here, I already know, hey, we're above the 50, blah, 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 especially on the weekly. There's a weekly line, it's very important to close above it. That's also indicators for me. Same with this, see? You see how it shoots and then right in the 50, tests it, and shoots on up. So that's why it's important too. Same area. Probably up here, oh, and I see it down here, same area, see? It's important. Alright, cool. So same with this. 11:45, 12:30 to give it one time and pass this area right here. If anything, probably most likely we just wick. Show you two areas right here. It's technically one, but let me see. It's a 12-hour candle. Let's see. Okay, so we got this right here. Take that shit off. And we have a 4-hour candle here. Okay, there's a little shit right here. See, right there. Alright, so this should be a red, not a green. There you go. And there's a daily, so that's important too. So anyways, yeah, since a daily, maybe wicked, close. Not here at 2 in the morning. Or we're gonna keep rejecting, let's see. If we keep closing inside in between these two red candles, especially the 45, 12:30, I'm not gonna go down and close here at 2. And it's still gonna be high. But I also see it coming over here at 2, especially when we start, like I said, there to pay attention to. It's right here, 11:45, 12:30. You want to be hitting this, creating above this, avoiding this area right here. So you want it to be, actually from this green candle and up really to separate from all this bullshit. You want 11:45, 12:30 going up, and continue with the move. But either way, we're still good, you guys. I was in fear that we're gonna continue going on down or whatnot, or even not even push this high as we did, because we pushed a lot from when we first entered, which was down here. I understand if we push on up and stayed like this and then went back down, but the fact that it did this, I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting that at all. But then again, it's the last day of the month again. I guess it's something that I wasn't expecting, but something normal for the market to do. Cause like I said in my first video when I posted this, you it's the last week of the month. You're the United States. Your bank guy's gonna come and talk to you guys, and you want to look good. You want to tell the whole world that you're good. You want to end the week strong, and also you want to buy time. You want to buy time for the Fed. You don't want to stay in the maintenance standing area, and continue down here or whatnot. Because then you would. That's what I say. It's all played out. The fact how they move this shit above this weekly and there's no data really to move it. Look, this move right here, you guys. You needed some fucking. This is what normally the Fed would do. The Fed we're waiting for the Fed. The Fed will talk, interest rate so and so, whatever, whatnot, and boom, the market will fucking blow up. The fact that we have no fucking data, and the market still decided to make this big ass move, it confirms to what I think. Again, it's buying time for that trend line. Keeping that trend line active, still good, is what they want, so the trend can continue. And that's why I say SPX is your indicator. The NASDAQ, look at the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ's not even telling you nothing, but the SPX is. You see I'm stuck in that area right there? Because they want to go for it. So, let me see SPX. Same thing with XPX. You want 1145 above these. These right here. I want to take a look at something. You got no weeklies or nothing, so your strongest area is gonna be just dailies. Your next daily is somewhere over here. Here's the next box area, and it's right there once again inside. Check this shit off. Alright. So you guys, 11:45, 8:45, 12:30 to go for that move. Close either in here or above that, 2 in the morning. Here's another one. Here's another daily actually. So 11:45, close here 2 or above 2 here. But if we maintain it here, 11:45, especially inside of this. $11.45, and especially breaking it, because what I think it will do too is it'll bullshit this right here, and then as we go close 11:45, 12:30, going up. But if we're breaking this 11:45, 12:30, we're most likely just gonna buy time and close in this area right here. But if we're seeing this still, the market just buying time and waiting for 11:45, and start going back up in this 12:30 range or whatever, whatnot. Alright, but that's it with that. We don't got no data tomorrow, so I can't say how the market is gonna react other than positive and bullish, because how it's fucking looking right now. But besides that, I got nothing. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna start marking down the Russell, especially how they've been saying how we may have a small cap explosion. This shit's all over the place. Anyways, alright guys, so Brian Seacrest signing what the fucking Jones.